Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an inversion arm balance flow. So I'd say this is for more intermediate to advanced level yogis. So if you're not there yet, I've got plenty of beginner level videos, and I've also got a core strength video that you can do to build up your core strength and work towards this kind of flow. So we'll get started today in child's pose. So just bringing the big toes to touch, knees apart. Walking the hands forward, exhaling, bringing the forehead down to the mat below you. Just taking a few nice easy breaths. Beginning to ground yourself in the here and now, the present moments. And just allowing your thoughts to kind of quieten a little bit. You don't want to block out them completely, because that's what the mind does. It kind of just creates thoughts. So just allow yourself to drop into this present moment. Letting go of your day or your week. Anything that happened earlier. And beginning to connect to your breath. On your next inhale, gaze forwards in between the hands. Walk your hands over to the right hand side. Keep the left hand connected to the mat, right hand off, and then just bring the forehead back down to the mat again. Rounding down through the left hand and the left sit bone. Just feeling a nice easy stretch all the way down through the left side of the body. And again, breathing in and out of the belly. And then inhale, bring the gaze forwards, walk the hands back through center. Right hand stays connected to the mat, left hand off. And then exhale, bring the forehead down to the earth. Push the right hand into the mat, send the right sit bone down towards the heels, just creating space in the right side waist. And inhale, gaze forwards, walk your hands back through center, maybe creep them forwards a little bit more, and then exhale, forehead to the earth. On your next inhale, round forwards, come into a tabletop position. Wrists underneath the elbows, elbows underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and hands spread nice and wide. Just a few easy cat-cows. So inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the heart, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, rounding the shoulders, tucking the chin, bringing the gaze towards the navel and pushing the earth away. So just beginning to connect to your own breath, your own movement, just exploring the spine, perhaps closing the eyes a little bit if you like. Take one more nice deep breath in. And one more nice deep breath out. And return to that tabletop position. Just send your sit bones back towards your heels. Bring your knees together. Come to a seated position at the back of the mat. Then interlace the fingers. Just drop the hands down towards your feet as you bring the gaze up towards the sky. And then drop the chin towards the chest. Bring the head back to neutral. Drop the head towards the right. Come back to neutral. Drop the head towards the left. Come back to neutral. And then you can begin to bring the hands away from the lower back. Maybe gaze up towards the sky if that feels good. And then exhale, release. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, send the sit bones up at that pretty easy downward facing dog. So just keep the knees a little bit soft, a little bit bent. You can begin to walk out the legs if you want to. Stretching out the backs of the hamstrings, bringing your attention to your low back as well. So you want to create space and length in the spine as you send the sit bones up towards the sky. You can wheel the hips left to right, right to left. Especially first thing in the morning, I just like to spend a little bit extra time just pausing wherever I need to. So maybe you're the same. You can just pause and explore your body. Just checking in with yourself and noticing how you're feeling today. Every day is different. And then on your next inhale, wave forwards to a high plank pose. Good. And then exhale, 1 inch forward, slow chaturanga. Push the feet back, inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Gazing forwards in between the hands. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Drink a breath in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, bring the hands down through the heart space. Toe heel the feet out about hip width apart. Slowly lower down so you come into Malasana, little yogic squat. And bring the elbows between the thighs, push the palms together. Don't worry if your heels don't quite meet the mat. Drop the tailbone, lift the sternum to your heart. Good. Nice easy breaths. Bring the hands down in front of us. Bring the knees up towards the armpits. Make your way into Bakasana, crow pose. So you can lift 1 foot, maybe 2 feet up off the mat. Round the shoulders when you get there. Activate the toes. Good, breathe. And then jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. It's a little warm up arm balance again. You can rock around a little bit side to side, bend one knee and then the other. Then on your next inhale, gaze forwards in between the hands, hop or step, top of the mat. Drink a breath in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. Little baby back bend. Exhale, bring the hands down through the heart space. So we'll do that one more time. Toe heel the feet out, about mat width apart. Slowly lower down, Malasana. Yogic squat, dropping the tailbone, lifting the heart, pushing the palms together. And just let go of any expectations of yourself. And then bring the hands down. Toe heel the feet so they're in line with those hands. And then bring the knees up towards the armpits. I'm a little bit close to the sofa there, so I'll move a little bit back. Lift 1 foot and then the other. Activate the core. Jump back, chaturanga. Up dog to down dog. Walk those hands back towards the feet so you come into Uttanasana, your standing forward bend at the back of the mat. Inhale, gaze forwards and long. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, finding length and space. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, reach for opposite elbows with opposite hands, ragdoll. So a little bit side to side. Breathing in and out of the nose. Good. And then release those hands down towards the earth. Inhale, gaze forwards and long. Walk your hands back towards your high plank pose. Good. And bring the right hand to the centre of the mat, rolling over to knife edge of the right foot, left hand up to the sky. Good. You can lift that left leg up if you like. Good. And then we'll take it to the other side. So rolling on over to the knife edge of the left foot, left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. You can lift that right leg up. Good. Engage the core. Slowly come down, same way you came in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll drop down to our knees. Bring the sit bones to the heels, come into child's pose. Just soften slightly. Coming back to your breath. Just begin to walk the hands back towards the knees so you come to sit at the back of your mat. You're going to move into headstand now, so you don't have to take a full headstand. If you're just working on your headstand, then maybe this is a good opportunity to work on your headstand. So first of all, you want to bring your arms down. I'm just going to move a little bit further back. Arms down and grab for opposite arms. Not opposite elbows, opposite arms. So you can grab around those arms, and that's approximately where you want your elbows to be. Bring your hands out in front, interlace the fingers and push the little fingers, your pinky fingers, on the mat. You want the crown of your head to come down onto the earth and just cup it in your hands. So crown of your head, if you bring your palm of your hand to your eyebrows and then bring that finger back, where that middle finger comes is the crown of your head. So bringing the head down, you can choose to stay here and just maybe tuck the toes on under and lift the sit bones up. You want to activate your shoulders to push the elbows and the forearms into the mat and then walk your feet in. Maybe you want to stay here, or maybe you want to bring one foot up to meet the sit bones. Maybe two. Try not to jump. Maybe you want to stay in this little baby egg shape, or maybe you want to begin to extend those feet towards the sky. Activate with the core when you get there. Engage the toes. Push the floor away with the arms. And then slowly lower down, whichever way feels good. Go into a child's pose. Take a breath. And then inhale, gaze forwards in between the hands, come back tabletop, tuck the toes, send the sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Open up the hip, get a nice big stretch. And then square off the hips, step that right foot forwards in between the hands. Inhale, high lunge, hands come to the sky. Relax the shoulders, relax the face, sink a little bit lower, extend out through the back of the left heel, back of the left knee. And then exhale, bring those hands down through the heart space. Bring your left hand to the outside of the left thigh. Hands come towards heart center, little twist. Push the palms together. Your hands are coming towards the center of your heart. You can gaze towards the back of the room or to the side. Good. And then keeping that twist, simply step that left foot forwards. So you come into a chair twist at the front of the mat. Just check that your toes are in line, your knees are in line. Good. And then inhale back through center. Bring the hands out in front, come to chair pose. Get hands to the sky, extend as you come up. Exhale, bring the hands down through the heart space. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold, turn down forwards. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, hop or step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take that to the other side. So inhaling, left foot up and back, open up the hip. Nice big feel good stretch. And square off the hips, step that left foot forwards in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Good, open up the heart. Bring the palms together. Slowly bring the hands down through the heart center. Keep extending out through the back of the right heel, back of the right knee, and then bring that right arm to the outside of the left thigh as you take a twist towards the left. Nice deep breaths. Good. And then gaze down towards the mat first. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Little chair twist. Good. And then inhale, release, come to chair. Exhale to stand. And then bring the palms down through the heart space. Take a moment, close the eyes. Breathing in and out with the nose. Fluttering the eyes open. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold one leg forwards. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, hop or step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, we'll drop down to our knees. Let's come to a child's pose for a moment. Those hands back towards those knees and rise up. So we're going to come into forearm stand. So if forearm stand isn't in your practice yet, you want to work with headstand, you can work with a headstand. If you want to give forearm stand a go, then I'm just going to break it down for you. So same as headstand, you want your arms to grab for opposite elbows with opposite hands and then bring your hands down. So different people have different preferences. I am not one for saying you have to do something a certain way. You should do it in a way that feels good and works for you. So some people like their hands out in front. Some people like to hold a block. Some people like their palms down but hands together. And some people press their palms together. I am the latter one. I press my palms together. That is just what works for me. Maybe you want to try a few different ways and see what works for you. So bring your hands down into whichever shape you like. Again, you want to think about activating the shoulders, walking those hands up. So you can come into a dolphin pose and stay here if you want to. Or you can gaze forwards, push the earth away, lift one leg up, little hop, little hop, little hop. Good. Maybe you catch a balance. And then slowly release. Come into your child's pose. Come back to the breath. And then inhale, rise back up. And you can give it another go if you like. So arms out in front, grab for opposite elbows. Bring the hands down into whichever preference you have. Tuck the toes. Sit bones up and back, engage the core, push the arms into the mat, bring your gaze forwards, little hop, little hop. Child's pose when you're ready. Bring your gaze forwards in between the hands. Make your way back into a tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing forwards in between the hands, hop or step, top of the mat. Drink a breath in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bring the big toes to touch if they're not low already, and then inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Good. Bring the hands down through the heart space. We'll start with the left. So we'll take a twist towards the left hand side. Press the palms together. And if side crows in your practice and now is a good time to bring the hands down, nice big twist, you want to bring your legs on the top of that right arm. Maybe float the feet up, maybe extend them out. Come out when you're ready. And come back in, Utkatasana. Take a twist towards the right. Again, you can stay here, or take a little side crow if it's in your practice. Come out the same way you came in. And back to Utkatasana chair pose. And then sink those sit bones all the way down. Slide the legs forwards, flash away from the sit bones. Inhale, hands to the sky. And exhale. Just a nice easy forward fold. So nothing too much. Just bringing the hands and arms down to wherever feels good. Coming back to the breath. Back to the breath. Back to the breath. And then inhale. Rise back up. Make your way down onto your back. Throw your feet out about mat width apart. Allow the knees to turn up together. Bring your hands to your belly. Toe heel those feet back in line with the hips. T-shape out the arms to either side. Nice easy twist. So just drop the knees over to the left. Bring the gaze out and over towards the right. And then exhale, bring everything through centre. Take a nice deep inhale to square off the hips a little bit. And then exhale, drop the knees over to the right as you bring the gaze out and over towards the left. Exhale, bring everything through centre. Bring the knees towards the armpits, grab the outside edges of the feet. Coming into happy baby pose. Lengthen through the tailbone, keep the chin tucked towards the chest. You can rock a little bit side to side if you like, left to right, right to left. You can stay in stillness if that's what your body needs. Bring the feet together, extend through the heels towards the sky. So a nice big extension of the hamstrings. And then releasing the hands, slowly lower the legs all the way down to the mat. Go a little bit slower than your body wants you to go. Keep the toes nice and active so the core stays active. Once you get there, you can release the legs to either side. Shuffle the shoulder blades underneath. Close the eyes. Allowing your breath to return to that nice, easy, natural pace. Moving into Shavasana, the final moments of our practice. can stay here for as long as you like, as long as your body needs. Thank you for practicing with me today. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.